Hello and welcome back to Hide and Seek. In this video, we're going to be doing floor number 2, which is quite a bit more difficult than the first level. In fact, there was 2 spots in particular where I got really stuck. I had no idea what to do, but I'll be talking about those when I get there. So the first thing you want to do is take a look at this picture. And this is going to give you the hint on what to do. Now, there's a couple things you could do at this point in the level. You don't have to go in any particular order, but I'm just going to be going this way because it's the shortest route as far as rooms go. So just do what the picture tells you, and the ocean is going to be in the east. And then if you don't know the colors, you can look right up here too, and it's going to tell you what each of them are. But it's pretty obvious just by looking at the colors. So grab this one. This one's going to be the moon. That one goes right up here. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, what the heck is this room doing in a mansion? Also, I forgot to mention in the first video, but this is actually a game based on Dorothy, who was playing hide and seek and got lost. I mean, that's really all there is as far as storyline goes up to this point. Not that it really matters, I guess, but it's just a little bit of information I thought I'd throw out there. So the next one is the hills, which are going to be right down here. And last but not least is the sun, which goes in the west. So put that one right there. And then there's one thing I forgot to grab too. But before you do that, just grab that. That's going to be a needle and thread. But go back into this first room and talk to this teddy bear right here. And then grab that. And then after you have those 2 items, just take the needle and thread and then sew this thing up and you should be good to go. So this next room, well, you can go left or right. You know what, I'll do this room for. Again, it doesn't matter. Just do whichever one. But look at this drawing right here. That is freaking terrifying. That is one of the worst drawings in the game. And then don't go near this wall. If you go anywhere near this wall, it's going to kill you. So just proceed into this room, and there's really nothing to do except talk to this statue right here. And then it says she's crying tears of blood while searching for something. And then it's probably a translation issue, but it says speaking or nothing happens. So just press nothing happens. If you press speaking, that's going to kill you. So just give her the doll. She's going to crumble, and then check the rubble, and there's going to be a pen. So take that with you, and then you should be good to go. Again, there's a bunch of stuff you could talk to in that room, but I'm not going to bother. There's nothing else important. And then look at this right here. So this book drops. There is no way you can resist going and looking at that book. There's just no way. That's the first thing I did. And in fact, it does kill you, obviously, now that I'm talking about it. But I thought that was important, that you would have to figure out a way for it to not kill you. But that's not the case. It's just a troll move by the game developers trying to kill you one more time. So just ignore that. And then let me save just in case. I don't want to be dying. So the next thing I want to do is come right up here in this room. And this is the first place I got stuck on. And I think I was just overthinking it. But what you have to do is talk to this statue right up here. And it's going to give you a pretty obvious hint. It tells you exactly how to move these guys around. But what I didn't understand is all you have to do is just keep them in this line right here. And what I was doing is I was actually trying to set it up like an actual chessboard, because that's what it looks like. So just push them like this, and you know what, that might actually be the wrong placement. Let me see here. I think this one goes ahead. Okay, there we go. So it can be any particular order. As long as they're all in this order, but they can be spread out in any way. So it's not very sensitive as long as they're all in this order in that line. But what I was trying to do is set them up like an actual board, like this, you know, and I thought that they had to be in exact spots. So I was just way overthinking it, and it was a disaster. I wasted a couple hours trying to figure this out. So that's what you have to do. And then look at this room right here. What the heck is this room even doing in a mansion? This is the weirdest room in the whole game. So what you have to do is talk to this guy. He says, one of the monkeys stole my banana. Take a guess. If you guess incorrectly, you will sacrifice your life. So this one, I forget where it tells you the hint, but somewhere in this game it tells you that all these monkeys lie. It might actually be one of these guys. We had the Monkey King. Never mind. But yeah, somewhere in the game it does say that the monkeys are going to lie to you. But actually, some of them tell the truth. Take a look. It says the yellow monkey speaks the truth, which he does. And then this one, the white monkey is the liar. So the white monkey's the liar, which it is actually the white monkey. And I don't think there's any particular hints. I think you just have to guess until you finally get it right. Which, worst case scenario, you just guess wrong and then this guy kills you. But, you know, it is actually kind of bad because, as I said, you only have 5 lives before you have to wait for them to reset. So just go to the white guy, talk to the shrub next to him, and say, yes, I'm sure. And then, unfortunately, the white guy is going to be killed. So after he's killed, talk to this guy. You guessed correctly. I will give you a prize. And then with that, we get the piano's keyboard. So now that we have that, there is one more thing to do now. Let me see here. Again, let me save just in case. I'm going to save in this spot. And then this... Oh, there's one thing I wanted to talk about too. So I'm going to turn the volume down for the remainder of this level. Because if you guys played Deep Sea Girl, you know that there was Mozart music at the end of the game. And then when I posted the video, I actually got copyright slapped from YouTube because there was Mozart music in my video. And I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. So I kind of got a slap on the wrist. I got in a little bit of trouble. It was no big deal, but there's more music that's probably copyrighted, which is really good music. I do suggest playing the game, if not for the music alone. But I just can't play it. So what you want to do is, oh, before you do that, come talk to this piano and put the piano keys on there. Put the piano keys on there, and then that's going to open up this room right over here. And then what you have to do is, there's a lot of things to talk to in this room, but what you have to do is come right down here to this little pad, and it says it's hard to see because it's so blurry. And then what you have to do is, I don't know how this makes sense, but just use the pen on it, and it's going to give you a piano music score. So after you have that, come back in this room, and then just put it on the piano, and that's when the music starts. But again, I can't play it. I don't want to get copyright again. So put that there, and then that's going to open up the last door. Now, I have to say, this part coming up in the game is the most disturbing part in the entire game, and probably why I got rated M. So as soon as I go, you got to listen to this music. I'm going to turn it back up because it's probably not copyrighted. It's going to stop the piano music and go to this terrifying music. Just listen to this. Jesus Christ. Okay, so what you have to do there, I only let the music play for a little bit because you really got to hustle, and this is the second part I got stuck. It gives you a very limited amount of time, and what you have to do as soon as you enter the room is just run straight to that mirror and smash it. If you take any other deviation, if you take any other route except going straight to that mirror, it's going to kill you. And that's where I kept dying. I kept trying to troubleshoot. I kept trying to figure out what to do. And I did figure that out. But then I didn't know where to go after that. I was kind of stuck because these guys block your way. And what you end up having to do is just talk to this thing right here, and it's going to let you through. I don't know how that works, but it's just going to let you through. But this room right here, look at this room. Is this not disturbing? This is just terrible. I mean, all sorts of stuff cut up, all sorts of dolls, and then these dolls right here. That is awful. So that's probably why this game got an M. Let me turn it back down so I don't get the music. So that's pretty much it. I think that's it for the level then. Let me walk over to the stairs. All right, so that's it for level 2 then. Another quick video. So as I said in my first video, I wanted to rush through this. I actually kind of lagged a bit on the second video, but I'm going to try to do one of these a day, and then we'll get started on Hide and Seek 2, which I'm really excited for. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have my next video out. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and thank you for watching.